Hello dear traders, I'm Anna Kasatkina. You're watching the latest financial calendar on Insta TV. The first half of the upcoming week is marked with the following macroeconomic releases. Thus, the People's Republic of China will release its trade balance data for September. Experts say trade surplus is likely to come in at $41 billion. Note that in August, the Chinese trade surplus grew on rising exports. Moreover, imports volume decreased, thus adding positive value to the indicator. So the Chinese balance of trade increased to $49.83 billion in August from $47.3 billion in July. August reading was 77.8% up compared with the previous year's figure. Economists had expected trade surplus to narrow to $40 billion. Exports rose by 9.4% on an annual basis. The growth turned out to be higher than experts' forecasts. Imports contracted by 2.4%, while forecasts had suggested an increase. Furthermore, the Center for European Economic Research, ZEW, is set to unveil its economic sentiment data for Germany in October. According to the forecasts, the indicator has dropped to 3 points in the reporting period. In September, ZEW said that the economic sentiment in Germany fell less than expected. Thus, the index deteriorated to 6.9 points. Economists had expected to see the index at the level of 5 points, and that was the 10th consecutive decline of the index since January of 2014. This means that prospects of Germany's economic growth remain rather dim. On Wednesday, the United States will disclose its September retail sales report. The market forecast suggests a 0.1% decline from the prior month. In August, the U.S. retail sales rose according to economists' expectations. Car sales showed considerable growth. Retail sales grew by 0.6% in August, in line with analysts' preliminary estimates, following a 0.3% rise in July. Such data indicates that lower gasoline prices and strengthening employment growth result in consumers making more purchases. These figures could fuel expectations for strong growth in the third quarter after quite unstable first half of the year. In the early half of the week, the following reports will also be released. On Tuesday, in Australia, NAB business confidence data will be out. In the UK, consumer prices and producer prices data will be released. The euro area will report on its industrial production. On Wednesday, China will release its consumer price index data. In the United Kingdom, several indicators from the labour market will be published. It is unemployment rate, claimant count rate and claimant count change. The US will unveil its producer price index data, Empire State Manufacturing Index and the Fed's Beige Book. And this concludes the calendar of the latest financial events prepared for you by our InstaForexs team. Thank you and goodbye.